Atlanta public schools are overcrowded, and parents are not happy about the possible solutions, including a push to rezone where your child goes to school. As Atlanta News First Yasmina Alston explains, parents are not holding back with their opinions on the plan.
Wednesday's meeting got pretty heated. Parents say that they don't want their kids to have to go to another school because of overcrowding. Some also say they feel like Hispanic families are being left out of the discussion.
We're talking about 75 students who would be displaced from Jackson High School.
And we've worked over the past 10 plus years to bring cohesion to our cluster.
And now I'm worried that the school system basically wants to send your kids, ship them out to another school system.
That's only a few of the Atlanta parents who passionately spoke out against possible rezoning of schools.
Hey, we'll push you out and then we'll backfill with somebody else who doesn't bring in those same things.
It's a solution Atlanta Public Schools is looking at for overcrowding. Maynard Jackson High School is one of the impacted ones, and where dozens of parents came to voice their concerns Wednesday.
At the end of the day, these are children that we're affecting.
The district also presented an option that doesn't require rezoning, which most parents say is the right one. The possible plan would rezone Jackson High School to Carver High School, King Middle School to Price Middle School, Benteen Elementary and Obama Elementary to Slater, and Parkside to Obama Elementary and Benteen Elementary.
I wish they could have, come to the neighborhood, do a kind of survey, how it's going to affect you if you move to this other school. Do they know what the families are going through?
Their concerns range: a different environment, their kids leaving their friends, safety, and getting to and from school.
For me, and for a lot of parents, is a less than 10-minute walk. Some parents don't drive.
School officials pointed out the meeting was to hear those concerns and take into consideration how families feel, but parents told me they do not feel included.
They just want to move him to another school where he doesn't even know the school, the neighborhood, or the teachers.
And there will be other meetings, and school officials are encouraging parents to come to those meetings. The next one will be on Thursday evening at 6 o'clock at Midtown High School. In Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.